Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, everyone. This is the Syrian structural engineer Muhammad Al-Mawali from Hungary. And today I'm going to talk about how to solve the problems of modeling in ABAQUS. Because if you use ABAQUS, then you know that you face problems or difficulties in modeling every time, especially if you want to model difficult shapes. And an eye section, a very accurate eye section, complicated cross sections, and so on. So it's not easy to model them inside ABAQUS, but you have to use something else, some external way for that. So today I'm going to talk about that by linking between ABAQUS and AutoCAD 3D Solid materials. So I'm going to open AutoCAD and I'm going to draw any shape I want, any complicated shape. The first thing I have to make that this material I'm going to use, it has to be solid. So being solid in 3D models of AutoCAD, those lines need to be continuous, or they need to be for one material, because if you're going to extrude a 3D model of those lines, you'll not have a solid material at the end, no, but you'll have an opened one. So I need to apply the join for those lines so they can be one shape. Now I'll go to a 3D in AutoCAD. I'll take those all and I'll take the order extrude. And now it will ask me for how long do you want to extrude this shape. Be careful to be using the right units you want, millimeters, centimeters, meters, or so. So for example, if I'm using millimeters, then if I want 3 meters for this element, then it has to be 3000 millimeter. And to change the view to see if it's really a solid material, I'll change the AutoCAD to 3D modeling. And I'll change the 2D wireframe to conceptual. And I can see by that it's really a solid element. This element now I can export it to ABAQUS. How? I go to File, Export, Other Formats, ACIS. It has to be this format to import it inside ABAQUS. I'll save it at the desktop. What do you want to export? I want to export this whole element. Yes, it has been saved. This is it. I'll take it to the C drive. Now go back to ABAQUS, explicit model. This is the part that I want to import to. I right click, import. I'll go to the C. This is the drawing one set. If I press apply now, this window belongs to what type of part do you want to use. The ABAQUS users do know how to use this one. I'm not going to explain it, but generally for a beam, it has to be a 3D modeling space and a deformable type of this beam. So I'll just press OK for that. I'll wait for a moment and then I'll get the element I want. This is the element you have modeled outside and you've just easily brought it to ABAQUS. So you can use this method for many things, many difficult cross-section shapes, and especially for hot rolled steel sections, because as you know, the hot rolled steel sections, they have a curve between the web and the flange. So this very small curve, it has to distribute the stresses between the flange and the web easily. So when you model any beam inside ABAQUS, by drawing it inside ABAQUS, you might not take this curve into account, which will cause some stress concentration between the flange and the web, which is not right. You have to solve that. Then you can use this method to draw the cross section of yours outside in AutoCAD, then import it to here. Thank you for watching and for your attention, and see you other times in any time for other videos.